Well, I want everybody to know that a few friends of mine came back. No, no friends of mine still. Fucking friends of mine. I can't seem to go pick up this chick at McDick's. She's never fucking working. I missed my opportunity that night. And I even went back, like, you know, had to build up some courage and, a few bucks and had to drink half the bottle. I was like, oh, well, half hour, 45 minutes. I went back. Goddamn, no one knew who she was. It's like, even the man, no, not quite sure who that was, but I know I sent them all home. Well, for fuck, all of them have name tags or jackets even with their name fucking embroidered on them. No, but a friend of mine, fucking, she never was wearing it, and I can't even be like, hey, was fucking Melissa working? Well, fucking friends of mine. Yeah, no friends of mine, but I'm just a big living joke. But that's what I'm going for. But I guess no, it just hasn't cut on yet. I was just burning a little bit longer than expected, and my goddamn fucking snapback unicorn tattoo, and I was walking right in the road today picking up units, so I could. I had 14 units, and I needed to collect 22 units, which I got when I got to the old redemption center, and a couple friends of mine were about half a mile down the road. Yeah, I did clock her. Clocked her. I already was clocking her, so, I'd walk around town, and a friend of mine, I was singing. Slash yelling. She's in Love with the Boy by Trisha Yearwood. So it was a family of like 5 or 6, couple dogs. Yeah, they were just, medium-sized dogs. But regardless, you're rolling 5 deep. 2 13, 14-year-old girls, I think, and, older anyway, and about 8 or 9 year-old boy, and then, a 40-something-year-old mom and dad, okay. 5 of you against me, but we're half a mile down the road, and they're like, whoa! How dare this crazy fucking person sing out a 90s fucking hit country song? How dare he? So they sagged ass on the other side of the road, couldn't wave or nothing when I walked by. Looked at me as if oh my hair. They looked at me as if I was a goddamn murderer. Well, I want every fucking buddy to know. Every fucking buddy to know. I ain't no fucking murderer. I'm a fucking comedian. It ain't famous, just no one knows about it yet. I want every fucking buddy to know that a couple friends of mine, like, I went to 2 colleges. They all thought I was a mass murderer at one of them. The other one thought I was just gonna shoot a couple people. Do I look like the type? Do I act like the type? Is it wrong of me to have no fucking money? Anyway, I needed these units. I needed at least $1.05. Nothing like going to McDick's, and none of them really know you, but they do, because you go in there once in a while with a buck or so, and you're always a fucking few pennies short. They're like, don't worry about it. Thank you. And this is McDick's, like a corporation place. So it's really, not like a mom and pop store or, they're like, don't worry about it. Did you want a water? Here you go. Get whatever you want. Thanks. I planned on it anyway. Not like they ever would see me. Yeah, I mean, I was only caught once, and that was in Holton. And, they were fucking busy, and they wanted to fucking have it up their asses, and they're like, you can't do that. I was like, whoa. Sucked her up. Here you go. Burners. It's like, fuck you. I just spent $3.56, and I feel like I couldn't afford the fucking 99-cent drink. I wanted a little water. I got a little water. I got a little Dr. Pepper. Got a little K-Way. Friend of mine. Fucking friends of mine. When you feel like crying, you haven't cried in a few weeks, and you thought you were saved, and then a fucking friend / cousin of yours just fucks you right up the arse. So, I mean, I figured it out. Just minimum wage, nothing special, working the arse off. That's all I wanted was minimum wage. You can pay me, when you can. Just starting a business. I get it. Deductions, and I did all that, and definitely in your favor, 10, $20, and, because I'll help a friend of mine out, any friends of mine, and, A couple friends of mine wanted to play some soccer night. Well, friends of mine didn't play any soccer night, but I did. Friends of mine. Yeah, I went out rollerblading. Yep, friends of mine. No. But a friend of mine said, he's a little frightening. Well, that's what it's all about. I wasn't even going that fast or picking up my legs. A friend of mine. But a friend of mine said, hey, life's too short. You gotta let things go. And, I wrote it all down, sent it to him. I was like, is this wrong? You're the boss. You should be keeping track of these things. You never told me, pretty sure one of those days I think you can get paid. But I put $20 and $25 on every day. And most of the time it was $20 or $15 once, but I still put 20, and so I definitely didn't shortchange him. And all the hours I was there, I was busting my ass off. So, friends of mine, and I just want to meet a chick of mine, Chiquita, and a friend of mine. I just want a friend of mine. Does anyone want to be a friend of mine? So anyway, what the hell do these people think I'm a mass murderer, And I'll yell out shit all the fucking time on my porch, out the window, up top, and people walk by, and maybe 1 out of every 10 will look around like, People they don't have headphones or nothing on, it's like, what are they doing? They're living in La La Land. Yeah, I'm going to go to jail now because a friend of mine said, well, the governor was like, you can't go out, go home. Well, a friend of mine said, we live in America, how I'm free. Oh, well, we're in a pandemic. Well, I wanted you to fucking know that 56 to 59,000 people died just on 3 most common flus. Type 1, 2, and 3 of the influenza flu types. And then all the other ones chalked up. So probably about 5 to 10,000 they died of the flu. We do know that. But this strand, we don't see often, and we don't even know what it is. But we do know it's a flu strand. What's a flu strand? Like this corona, which is just cold. A strand of cold, but we've never seen it. We don't know. I think it's the government way of saying corona, making big money. It's like this was in ground zero. We have way more cases than anybody else in the world. Well, I wanted you to know 40% of the people in the U.S. was like, oh, well, if I drink a Corona beer, I'm going to catch the coronavirus. Well, I want everybody to know I have the coronavirus. Even yelling that out, people don't fucking pay attention. And yes, I like to pay attention to things. It's a fucking curse. I have a half photogenic memory. God bless those souls who have a full one. Well, those people are definitely is way above me, so, but my pay grade, so they're probably at, no, I'm just kind of here, and everyone else is like here, so it's like, they may not remember going off this or that, and you can even show them video, people are, if they hear something first, you're gonna it's 99.8% set in stone. So you think, anyway, long story shorter, that those Corona beers, since people weren't buying them, that they'd be dirt cheap. No, Coronas. One of the biggest things since the Beatles is happening, and essentially nothing's happening, and I want every fucking buddy to know, that they... Coronas you think would be promoting it and be like, no, you can't catch it, and that they would be a lot cheaper. No, they're, I think, probably more expensive. No, they haven't changed. It's like, are you guys not taking advantage of this fucking opportunity? No, long story shorter, I wish I could afford some fucking Coronas, so when I was like, I have the Crono, virus. Crazy. Laryngitis, it is getting better. I did fucking a bunch of tea that will help. Friends of mine, and what's the other one? I kind of forgot. Friends of mine. Well, hello, friend of mine. Yeah, I got no friends of mine. Fucking friends of mine. Well, the other friend of mine was What's the other one? Oh yeah, too many coronas. Yeah, so that's the coronavirus. And I put that coronavirus in one of my vids, and it's like one of the ads. It's like COVID fighting 19, and then it's like, what about my other videos? None of them even speaking in it. And I don't know if it's a person or generator, but like a voice generator. I mean, I don't have the best voice, and sometimes but most of my videos just a minute, and like I'm normally doing something, but a lot of them I'm just taking a break, smoke break. There's not really much interference, or maybe music in the background, but they're not picking any of that up because none of them. So it's like, no, they're going off what I say, and they're just not even fucking close. So it must be a computer generated thing for the captions, but I upload a video and it takes them about 2 hours to do it. So regardless, it's not like boom, like right there. If you want captions after you upload a video, it's not like that. But friends of mine. And anyway, long story short, if anyone would want to come over, my door is always open. There are a couple makeshift deadbolts on all of them. But when you live in a rough neighborhood slash next to druggies, I'm not condoning it, but you don't know. Not like I have anything, right? I got 2 cents to my name, but a friend of mine said you're gonna have some work, and fucking Walmart, bud. Fucking Walmart, bud.